Hi guys, nice to see you again. I've been thinking of these ideas for like the past week, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about one of them. My hair is natural today, so it's being kind of goofy. So yeah, don't mind that. Also, my neighbor is mowing his grass, even though it's 30 degrees outside, and he has a tiny yard, and he's doing it on a sitting lawnmower. So, you might hear that in the background. So, the topic of the day is
drama and everything that comes along with it.
I mean, like, for teenagers, they just seem to cause drama everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, they're making someone upset, or they're crying about something, or they're doing something wrong. And honestly, for me, I don't know if I make other people upset, honestly, but I don't really ever let little things like that bother me. And I only have like a couple really, really close friends, and we don't bull crap around, you know, we don't mess with each other or anything, so we never get into fights and stuff. Like Casey and I had one fight, and that was because she didn't tell me she was going to a friend's house, and I was like, well, why you gotta lie to me? And she was like, well, why you gotta ask where I'm going? And that lasted for a good 5 minutes, and she came over the next day, and they got my fish that day. But anyway, what I'm saying is that drama is gonna happen no matter what, but in my opinion, whatever it is isn't going to last forever, so it's not worth wasting your time moping around about. And when you're upset and people are trying to help you, I understand that if 15 people come to you during the day and want to try to help you, that obviously you're going to be like, oh my god, go away. It's fine. Just go away. Stop talking to me. But, you know, don't just leave people hanging, because then they feel like they're useless and there's nothing they can do. And that happens to me a lot when people get upset, because my friends that I'm not really as close with do kind of enjoy drama in a way, I guess, because they seem to get into it a lot. So when they're upset over something and I'm just like, hey man, what's wrong? You're usually not acting like this. Like, what happened? It really doesn't help when you just say, you know what, I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? I don't want to talk about it. Because then I'm just left there and I'm just like, what? But I can totally understand that. What I don't understand is when you have something new to be upset about, like every week. Is when you have something new to be upset about every week, and you just let it ruin your whole world. Like, your friends are upset because they can't help you, your family's upset because they can't help you, you don't pay attention at school so your grades go down, your teachers are upset, nobody knows what's going on with you. And if you're an outgoing person, like most of the people that I know, then when you're upset, like, it's really noticeable, and you act surprised. You're like, why is everybody asking me, like, if I'm okay? Is it really that noticeable? I'm sorry, that's not really how it goes down. But my thing is, like, if someone's making you upset, talk to them about it. And if they don't listen, or they keep making you upset, or you get more upset about it, then they obviously don't want to do anything positive toward you. Because friends are there to make you feel good about yourself, and for you to be able to, like, go to them with things. And if that's not what you're getting out of your friend, then they're not going to be able to get it from you. It's not a friendship. You need to just forget about them. If someone just blatantly wakes up and, like, doesn't want to hang out with you anymore, doesn't want to be your friend, doesn't respond to your texts, and you're all upset, okay. Number 1, you're going to talk to them about it. Number 2, they're going to just shut you down, obviously, because they've already stood their point. They don't want to talk to you. Okay, forget about it. Forget about it. There are thousands of people in your town, probably, okay? Unless you live in, like, I can't even think of a town off the top of my head that has less than, like, 1,000 people. But, like, the point is, there's so many people in the world that would be willing to be your friend and be willing to actually, like, talk to you and help you with things in your life. There's no reason to just mope about and whine about people that are making you upset. They're not even worth it. And people that do that are usually looking for attention. Sometimes people really are upset. But if you're letting every little bitty thing get to you all the time, and you're never willing to let it go, and you're always telling everyone about it, maybe you should rethink your priorities. My friend is going through something like this, and I don't know how to help them. They won't let me talk about it. They won't talk to me about it. So, you know, if your friends is like that, my plan is just to let her work it out. Work it out on her own, because it looks like that's what she wants to do. So don't push people when they're upset. That's just going to make them upset with you, because their mind is already thinking kill, 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 and now they're going to be directed toward you, and you don't want that on your hands. Another thing that I might as well throw into this video, because, well, it's a big issue and everybody knows it. Every 1st grade through 4th grade classroom has like a bullying unit, okay? And when you're there, you think, oh my gosh, you know, nobody does that. Nobody really does that. And then once you get in high school, you get really freaking scared, and you're like, oh my god, am I gonna get shoved into a locker? Is somebody gonna steal my lunch money? Is somebody gonna beat me up behind the dumpster? And honestly, when I got into high school, I was scared about bullying, but high school isn't a whole bunch of kids out to get you, in my town at least. I just feel like it's a whole bunch more people that you can get to know. And the more people you get to know, the more fun you're gonna have. If you're an outgoing person in high school, like, you've got it made, okay? But, you know, if you make the wrong kind of friends, all the people that are sitting at the lunch table whispering, gossiping about all their friends, if you make friends with all of them, sure, you'll have lots of friends, you'll have lots of people to go with the movies with on Saturday night, but after the movies, when they all go to Brittany's house, Brittany's just a generic name, by the way, when they all go to blank's house, you know, you're gonna be sitting in your room. Are they talking about me? What are they saying? I wonder what they don't like about me. I should have worn that other shirt. You know, it's like, if you would have just made friends that were genuine in the first place, you wouldn't have this problem. And if people would all be genuine friends and stick to what they're supposed to do, which is just love other people like you want to be loved, then we wouldn't have this problem at all. And that would be a bully-free world. But we all know that the number one thing on any teenager's priority list these days is to cause drama and to cause chaos, even if it means, you know, hurting a friend. So, you know, if something like that is going on, where your best, you know, one of your friends is hurting you, or one of your friends is being hurt by someone that's close to them, it's much harder to let go than, you know, someone in the hallway walking by and calling you a name or something, you know? My other friend is going through something like this, and they talk about it all the time. They ask me for advice all the time, and I tell them, you know, think about it for a while, but don't overthink it, because at the end of the night, you need to take a hot bath and you need to chill out, because all of this stress is just going to make it worse on you. Because if you're being bullied, you didn't start it in the first place, so why should you be all stressed and malfunctioning and not thinking straight just because someone else duped you? Okay, just because someone else is ruining your time right now. And if close friends are acting that way, they probably shouldn't have been your friend in the first place. And I don't understand why people get joy out of making drama. Like, it makes me sick that people can just like gang up on one person, one individual that never did anything wrong, and just gang up on them and be like, hey, guess what? We don't like you. And we never did. Like, it's morally wrong, and in my brain is just like, how do people get joy out of that? How can you look at someone, say something mean, and see the look on their face, and then just have endorphins? Because good things release endorphins. And endorphins are what makes you happy. Bacon releases endorphins and chocolate releases endorphins, okay? How would drama release endorphins? I do not comprehend. And it's sickening that people can act like that and then just turn around and walk away. Like nothing happened. And just forget about you. Like nothing ever happened. So the moral of the story is that if you're super lucky like me and you have surrounded yourself luckily, not on purpose, you're just a lucky person. If you've surrounded yourself with wonderful people that don't give you a hard time and don't judge you and just let you speak your mind all the time and let you have a big mouth like I do, you need to be thankful for them and tell them how thankful you are and don't take them for granted, because you're only gonna have so many people like that come through in your life, and you might not have them for long. You might not have them all your life. So take advantage of them. Take them to the movies, take them to the mall, take them out to dinner, give them a birthday present early, buy them a hairbrush. I don't know. And be a good friend yourself. I can do a better job being a good friend because Casey puts up with a lot of bullcrap. But you see, I don't have a hard job because Casey's like that baby that your aunt had that she's like, oh, she was such a good baby. And literally it's because she never caused any trouble. She slept and ate and agreed with everything you said. This is Casey. So be good to everyone that you meet, because the golden rule is called the golden rule for a reason. Treat people how you want to be treated. Because if you treat someone nicely, if you're following the golden rule and someone else follows the golden rule, that's a friendship. And if you're following the golden rule and the other person isn't, then we've got a problem. We've got a problem. That's bullying. So, yeah, that's the moral of the story. And if you know someone that's going through a hard time, or they're being bullied, or they've just got a lot of stupid drama going on in their life, try to help them as much as you can, because they just want a hug. They just want a hug. They just want someone that's gonna tell them how it is and make everything okay. And you can be that person if you put your mind to it. I want to tell everyone out there that I'm your friend and I'm here for you if you have anything crappy going on in your life. So that's it. That is it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope that you surround yourself with wonderful family and friends for the rest of your life. I'm going to tone down the sappy a little. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe with wonderful people that you've surrounded yourself with. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.